Welcome back to Wayno Reacts. I'm Wayno, and today we're going to be checking out a new Moon Knight featurette Marvel just released. I'm excited to watch this. I hear there's new footage, and you know I love new footage, so let's get into it. Alright, I'm excited to see this. I hope there's some new story elements revealed so we get a better idea of exactly who this combination of characters is going to be. And hopefully there's some more scenes of Moon Knight doing some cool shit and kicking ass. Let's watch it. Oh man, that looks awesome. That was nice.
There's chaos in you.
Ooh,
The
who's
fun
behind
of
him?
Moon Knight is getting introduced to a new superhero in a new world.
It's a real, legitimate character study.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Moon Knight is a spectacular character. He's got an incredibly unique visual look.
Our job was to kind of put a lens on the things that had the most dramatic juice and ultimately take the mental health aspect incredibly seriously.
That's going to be really interesting.
I am Stephen.
The way we're tackling the story, we learn about Stephen and then learn about Mark.
What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark?
And they're the same person.
Exactly.
The tone is like Fight Club meets Indiana Jones. It's a bit dark at times. To tie it into something so vast and supernatural, it's amazing. Thank you.
Every aspect of the
what?
show has a duality, and we've shifted the paradigm.
For me, what's really exciting is that it's totally unpredictable.
Wow, guys, that looked amazing. I'm so stoked for this series. There's a lot to talk about, though. A lot of subtle things revealed, I think, in this. So let's start at the very beginning. Whenever we see his suit, the hood forms over his head, and it looks amazing. There's no doubt about that. But the suit's always just kind of been like, for me. It's all wide. The design of it, the face mask design of it, the eyes. It needs to grow on me still. But the way the hood forms over his head, we've seen in previous trailers where the whole suit forms at the same time. This one, it appears that the entire body of the suit is already formed and the hood is the last part to form. It makes me wonder if the hood is optional. Maybe at some point in time the hood will remove itself for whatever reason. That'd be a really cool aspect to the suit. And we can also see on the suit, if you take a close look at the chest, the crest obviously that he uses as a weapon as well, but also inlaid in the suit is a gold armor, which is very reminiscent of ancient Egypt. A lot of their treasures and artifacts and stuff are gold, so I thought that was a really cool detail to add. Now, as we continue, we can hear Ethan Hawke's character ask Isaacs, "Why is there chaos in you?" Which implies Hawke's character can actually sense the chaos in Isaac's character, whichever character he happens to be at that moment. Which begs the question, how can Ethan Hawke's character sense Khonshu's attachment to Oscar Isaac's character at this point? What kind of abilities or powers or heightened senses does Ethan Hawke's character actually have? Now moving on, we find ourselves in what appears to be a very large Egyptian ceremonial chamber. Now we can see large statues in the back and on the sides, and also a number of thrones positioned around the chamber. And we can also actually see other people in the shot. We see a person sitting down. We can also see a person walking in the back, which means Oscar Isaac's character is not alone in this scene. The next quick detail we get is Ethan Hawke's character slamming down a staff.
That had the most dramatic juice.
Once again, implying his character may have some sort of abilities as well in the series. Up next, we get a quick shot of a pyramid emitting a lot of purple energy. Whether or not this is when Oscar Isaac's character is endowed with his powers, or if this is something happening later in the film, it's a lot of purple. It reminds me of Ghostbusters a little bit, to be honest.
So let's make some. It's
Now, up next we hear the director explain that we start the show with Stephen and eventually meet Mark, which explains the phone call we see in the other trailer.
Hold the phone. Now hold the phone. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark?
These are obviously different personalities, and when one goes to sleep and wakes up as the other has no memory of it when they take back over. And this explains why Steven presumably is tying himself to his bed at night to make sure that he doesn't go off and do anything that he doesn't want to.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to
Incidentally, tying your friend to a bed while he's sleeping, if he just so happens to pass out drunk, would be hilarious. Not saying to do it, just saying I'm gonna do it. I just keep thinking about it. Now here the tone of the film is actually referred to a combination between Fight Club and Indiana Jones, which sounds crazy, but really interesting at the same time. I'm sure she refers to Fight Club because, spoiler alert, Tyler Durden is created by the narrator as a dual personality in the film. So that has obvious similarities to Moon Knight and his multiple personality disorder. And the similarities to Indiana Jones is obviously because one of Moon Knight's personalities is actually Shia LaBeouf.
Do it! Just do it!
Now back inside the pyramid from earlier, we see a woman in a red dress, which is surely playing a part in whatever ceremony is taking place. Next, we see Kamchu and Oscar Isaac's character outside of what could be the pyramid from earlier in the trailer. A lot of similar lighting going on, and we can both see them moving their hands in the exact same way. Mark Spector is referred to being enslaved by Kamchu, so it's my understanding that Kamchu may be controlling Mark Spector's body in this scene to perform some kind of spell or incantation. Now up next, we see Ethan Hawke's character once again doing whatever he damn well pleases, levitating an object from his hand, which once again implies Hawke's character will have some type of abilities or powers in the series, or at the very least, will possess an object that gives him abilities or powers. Then again, we see Isaac's character looking into a mirror, which seems to be a theme for the series, and we have several shots from the trailers that have been released so far of Isaac's interaction with mirrors. In the museum, where Isaac can actually see his reflection stay still as he leaves the room, we have a shot in a circle mirror where Isaac actually gets a glance of Moon Knight when the light flashes. We have an elevator scene where we can see Kamchu coming towards the elevator, which actually ends up just being an elderly woman, but if you look closely, the elevators have mirrors in them. Now we also see Isaac's character kicking and breaking a mirror in another trailer, and at the end of the trailer we see Moon Knight attacking some sort of monster on the ground in a bathroom which is lined with mirrors. So what exactly do mirrors have to do with Isaac in this series? We even see at the beginning of this trailer as Isaac turns away as he transforms that he could have seen his reflection in the bus window just beforehand. So what exactly do mirrors have to do with Oscar Isaac's character in the series? Does he see his other personalities in the mirrors, or do mirrors actually bring on transformations? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That's all I've got today, guys, for my reaction and breakdown of the newest Moon Knight trailer / featurette. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos, and as always, I'll catch you back here for more reaction action.